Today, you're flying on a QantasLink Boeing 717.
G'day OWFsquad, welcome back to another Thursday trip report. Today I'm at Canberra airport and I'm going to fly QantasLink Boeing 717-200 to Brisbane. QantasLink is a subsidiary airline of Qantas and it's an affiliate member of the One World Alliance. Currently I'm at the Qantas Business Lounge at Canberra airport. With my Qantas Gold status, normally I would only have access to the next door Qantas Club, but today the Qantas Club is still closed due to COVID, so that I have access to the Business Lounge. There's a buffet section here in the lounge, but because of COVID you can't take the food yourself. You can tell the staff how much of what you want, they'll plate it for you. So here I've got some really delicious curry with rice. And later I went to grab some sparkling wine to go with it. It's so good. I was actually in this lounge 2 weeks ago when I visited Canberra for a day trip. It's nice to see some familiar faces in the lounge. The lounge staff here are really nice. The magazines are back on the shelf but not on board, so you can certainly grab one here, bring it on board with you, read it and then bring it home. They don't want you to put it back on the shelf or leave it on board because they don't want tens of thousands of hands to touch it. So I wanted to do my good old shower room tour, but it's either not available due to COVID or they don't even have it here. So I just have to go back and drink wine. For those who are new to my channel, I upload a new trip report every Thursday, 12 PM Hong Kong time. That's 3 PM in Canberra and 2 PM in Brisbane. So be sure to click that subscribe button and the bell button next to it, so next time when I upload you'll get notified and that you won't miss out on another great trip report. Before long, it's time to head to our gate ready to board QantasLink flight QF1546 to Brisbane. Here's our gorgeous Boeing 717-200 aircraft today. It's as young as I am, 21-year-old, Victor Hotel, Yankee, Quebec, Yankee. Flying non-stop from Canberra to Brisbane will cost you about $252 one way with Qantas. And you have plenty of options. You've got the QantasLink 717, you've got a QantasLink -8, and the good old Qantas 737. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Thank you.
Good. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, how are you? Good. Thanks for Mr. Wong.
Thank you.
Hi there. VH-YQY.
My seat today is 14A, an emergency exit seat. So I'm literally seated right next to the door and I'll quickly show you the seat features. So first of all, plenty of legroom. You don't have a TV, but you have a tablet holder right there. You've got some storage there for your literature, like your magazines maybe, your tray table, and then another seat pocket. You've got a USB port right there. And every seat comes with a really comfortable and adjustable headrest. Our flight today is about 40% full, so boarding was completed really early.
And just a reminder, smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted. We hope you enjoy your flight to Brisbane.
QantasLink Boeing 717. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. Take a moment now to check where the nearest exits are on this aircraft, as the cabin crew point them out. Be aware.
Welcome to Qantas 717 economy class lavatory. There are two lavatories on this aircraft, one at the front for business and the cockpit people, and this one is the one at the back for economy passengers. The lavatory is quite spacious for a tiny aircraft like the 717. You can tell that the design's quite old by looking at the lights. That's quite classic and cute, and oh my god, even though the aircraft's got a hook. So there's one bad thing about the exit row. Although the legroom is amazing, even on an empty flight, all the window and aisle seats must be occupied, so basically I must have a neighbour. So I just moved back to 15A so that I can stretch out a bit, but before landing I'll switch back to 14A because I have to be seated right there. The seat features are pretty much the same here. Very soon the cabin crew began the meal service on today's flight. So for food there's only a biscuit. For drinks there are more options, but no alcohol. Options include coffee, tea, soft drinks, sparkling water, mineral water, etc, etc. It hasn't got chocolate or Oreos, it's not the best cookie, but it's got blueberries and granola, so pretty healthy. On the 737 and A330 domestic, your entertainment would be the Wi-Fi or the screen in front of you. Pre-COVID 717 you would get an iPad, but due to COVID obviously you don't get the iPad nor the Wi-Fi. So your entertainment would be bring your own magazines, your book or your phone, your mobile phone games, whatever. Here's the view from 28, it's amazing, you see both the engine and the wing. And now one last lavatory visit before landing. I figured out how to open the door.
Australia, and it is your responsibility to ensure you are eligible to be arriving in Brisbane today. The latest travel advice can be accessed via the COVID Takeoff app. If you have any questions regarding entry requirements, please see a public health official or police on arrival.
So now here I am back in my seat 14A, and now let's quickly conclude this trip report with QantasLink 717 right here, right now. Let's begin at Canberra Airport. First of all, it's nice to be back at Canberra Airport Business Lounge again. The food there is really good, so are the staff. Now when it comes to boarding, it's really weird and I don't know why, but Qantas never does priority boarding at Canberra Airport. They only do boarding depending on the role you're sitting at. My seat 14A today, really comfy, lots of leg room, but I decided to move back to 15A, a regular economy seat, because I wouldn't have a neighbour there, so I get both seats. Obviously 15A has less leg room, but still quite adequate. The headrest was good, and you've got a USB port if you're using your own mobile devices for your own entertainment. The Boeing 717 aircraft is amazing. Right after takeoff, I could feel the gravitational drop, and the kid just went, wow! The aircraft, however, is quite noisy, so it's best when you have your own noise cancelling headphone. The service today was nice, the cabin crew were all really nice to us, and the refreshments were okay. There's only one more thing for me to note, I don't know if you could see it, but when I was doing my seat features tour, there's actually some biscuit crumbs left on the table, so basically whether they cleaned the aircraft or not, I don't know. But there was only a very little bit of crumbs, you can barely see it in the video. So that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and here we are, OWFsquad. When you fly again, please don't forget to tag me with this hashtag on Instagram so that I see where your journey is taking you. Please also don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and share this video with your aviation friends. And most importantly, if you're new to my channel, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to this channel. And also click the bell button next to the subscribe button so that next time when I upload, which is every Thursday 12 PM Hong Kong time, that's 3 PM in Canberra, 2 PM in Brisbane, you'll get notified and you won't miss out. You can also keep up to date with me on Instagram, Facebook and Snapchat. I would appreciate if you can like and follow my social media channels. I'm also available on Patreon, and I offer memberships as well on Patreon and YouTube directly. Thanks again for watching, and sorry, no Q&A again. Instead, because I'll be travelling to Brisbane this weekend, I'll have some spare time and I'll record a Q&A right there. It'll be a longer one. I'll try to respond to literally all the questions I have on my hand right now, so that all the questions in the next video will be more up to date. And for that special long Q&A video, I'll put it on Facebook. It should be available within this month. That said, enjoy the landing and approach into Brisbane, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.
local time is just past 2 o'clock. If your mobile phone is within reach, you may now switch flight mode off. Although we are on the ground for your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt firmly fastened until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Take care when opening overhead lockers as bags may have moved during the flight. Once the seatbelt sign is off, please remain seated until the customer in front of you has commenced disembarking and there is sufficient space in the aisle before you retrieve your items from the overhead locker. You will be leaving through the forward door. Before you leave, remember to check your seat and seat pocket for any personal items. We also ask you to maintain the distance between yourself and other customers while you disembark today and throughout the terminal, including in the baggage claim areas. Remember to take all masks and wipes with you off the aircraft and place within the general waste bins within the terminal. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted while disembarking and throughout the airport. You must continue to wear a face mask as you exit the aircraft and into the terminal building. On behalf of QantasLink and the team today, welcome to Brisbane and thank you for flying with us. We hope you have enjoyed the flight and we look forward to having you again to Brisbane.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Smoking the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted. The use of mobile receiving and transmitting functions is now permitted. If you have a connecting flight, please refer